Hi, so thank you for inviting me to have a talk here today. I'm quite new to this, so please just bear with me. My name is Pamela. I run a small business here in Palmerston North called Nappy Godmother. My passion behind the business was the environmental impact of disposable nappies as well as the health benefits to our babies. Right from the production of a disposable nappy, there is a cost to our environment. Many disposable companies use hydrogen peroxide to bleach the nappy fibres and the nappy itself from trees. The nappies are made from trees and tree scraps and contain paper, plastic, absorbent gel granules and chemical additives in the plastics and perfumes. All these chemicals and materials impact on the environment and the end product is far from natural. Then there's the waste impact after the product has been used. So I asked the family to collect their disposable nappies for 1 week for me last October. I was amazed to collect them after a week and counted 54 nappies, which are in here. That's one baby's nappies for 1 week. It weighed roughly 7 kg, not 77, sorry, 7 kg, which is almost a council bag full of just nappies, which means the family had to purchase a second rubbish bag just for their household rubbish as well. I've kept the bag of nappies for over a year now, and it hasn't broken down or decomposed at all. Even though they've been stored in a plastic bag inside the plastic container for the whole time, they still look the same as the day I put them in there over a year ago. They smell pretty bad, but I wanted to see the process or the lack of the process for myself. So the worst part about it is not all nappies make it to landfills. Many are thrown out of the windows of travelling cars or dumped in various places and cause grief for anyone who comes across them. They can even be found in recycling bins, which contaminate the whole collection point and makes it non-recyclable at all. Studies show it takes over 500 years. Oh, into that. No, it's just me, sorry. Studies show it takes over 500 years for disposable nappies to decompose, which is a horrible thought because it's our children's children and so on that are going to have to deal with this issue. And the problem just keeps getting bigger. Also, the disposable wipers causing new issues for the sewage systems as they clog up the machinery and have to be manually untangled, which I wouldn't wish that job on anyone. We have created these problems ourselves by becoming such a disposable world. So what are our alternatives? It's nothing new, it's been around for years. It's the good old cloth nappy. And the reusable white or a face cloth. The previous generations managed for years using these products and never had a problem. In this day and age it's even easier. Modern nappies need no folding, no pins, and there are even great services such as myself that pick them up and launder them. If every family were to use one cloth nappy per day, that would stop 1 million disposables going into the landfills. A simple task would make a huge impact. Some have argued that washing and drying of cloth nappies is just as costly to the environment, but compared to the cost and resources of producing a disposable nappy and the fact that they are left with a product that doesn't break down and is full of chemicals and human waste, the process of washing and drying is a lot less harmful. The biggest comment I hear from the new parents I work with is how much their weekly waste has increased once they've had their new babies, which they find hugely disturbing, and then the thought that is such a bad type of waste disturbs them even more. Most of them use our service for this reason. They still have their time left, but they're enjoying the benefits of cloth nappies, from the waste reduction to the comfort of their wee babies. Just ask yourself, would you prefer to wear a soft, breathable undies or a scratchy pair of bleached paper undies? Another thing I've discovered in my journey of cloth nappies is on a packet of disposable nappies, in very tiny print, this one's way down here at the bottom, it asks you to remove the soil before you put this in the landfill. Does anyone do that? From what I've researched, it's simply because it's illegal to put human waste into a landfill, which makes common sense, but as a mum of 4, I've only just learnt this in the last year. Shouldn't it be printed larger and more clearly on the packets? The poor rubbish guy, I'm sure, would agree. So back to the cloth nappy. Modern nappies now are just as quick and easy as disposable nappies. There are many types on the market: pocket nappies, all-in-one, pre-fold and fitted nappies. They use domes or Velcro. Our ones use domes. They're simple. The hardest thing I think is just getting the sizing. They're made from cotton, bamboo, microfiber or hemp, and have a pole cover, which is a laminated fabric to keep the wet in. They come in several sizes, but usually can be used from birth to potty training, as they're adjustable, which makes them more cost effective. They can be used on multiple babies as well. You can purchase other products to make your cloth journey easier as well, such as a nappy spray. I have one down here. It just attaches to your toilet, and you just spray off the waste, and they're ready to wash. The washing process is as simple as turning on the machine nowadays, not like the old days of scrubbing and hand washing. Then it's as simple as hanging them on the clothesline and letting the magic sun do the bleaching and antibacterial stuff. I love this process, even with the amount of nappies I wash each week through the company. The added health benefits of cloth makes them even more desirable choice. I became a part of the Nappy Godmother business to give families another option in nappy choice, in the hope that we as a small company can make a difference and begin to educate families in a better way. We currently provide the service to 4 daycare centres, and last month we stopped 1.1 tonne of disposable nappies going into the landfills just from the centres. This doesn't include what we collect from our individual families. This for me is a great start, and I hope to take this company further and make a bigger difference across the regions as well. So thank you for listening to me.